Hi, I'm Jamey from Still My Art Games, and I am both a tabletop game designer and a publisher, but I like to play, or I've started to play a few more digital games, especially digital games that could translate well in some form, but some form of their mechanisms to tabletop games so I can better learn from them. And one of the games that I played and really enjoyed is actually a mobile game called Forward Escape the Fold. I'll show you an image, kind of a video of this game in motion in a second, but I wanted to say up front that I think this game the mechanisms of this game remind me a lot of tabletop games in general. It is a card-driven system, although it isn't deck building like many other roguelike games. Let me show you what it looks like so you can get an idea of what we're talking about here. Here we go. There we go. So this is you. You are this character right here, and you are moving through 3 columns of cards. And so you can only move, you can always have to move forward. So there are always 3 cards in front of you that you can interact with, but you can only move forward or diagonally. So if you end up on a column right here, this character can't move all the way over to the left. It's only in the middle when you can move to the left or the right. Some of the cards that you encounter along the way are these enemies. So you can see right there, if you move in front of an enemy, they'll attack you. You can also move diagonally onto an enemy and attack them. And along the way, there are also cards that you want. There are coins that you want to gather. There's health that you want to gather. You can see the character's health increase as they're hit or as they gain health potions. They also gain gold that they can use to buy things at the end of the run. You can see right here at the top of the screen, there are 3 face down cards because at any given time, you can only see 9 cards ahead of you. You can't see what's happening next. But it is enough for you to look ahead and start to chart your path forward a little bit to say, okay, I don't want this monster to hit me, or I want to go for this certain thing up here so I want to make sure I position myself to get that thing. And even though the monsters are bad, they are also, when you defeat them, they're giving you something in return. If you reach the end, I'm going to turn this off so you don't have to watch this endless stream here. But if you reach the end of the row, you get to, it's kind of like other roguelike games where you're getting through a few different enemies or a specific puzzle. And then if you get through to the end of it, then you get to buy cards to permanently add to your deck. In this case, it isn't a deck, but you're adding items to your collection. You're powering up a little bit. You're getting some permanent bonuses that help you for the rest of the run when you start a new run of cards. I really like this element that it is a card-driven roguelike digital game, but it isn't a deck building game. I do like the deck building roguelike options out there, but I like that they're doing something a little bit different here with the cards, and you're moving through this path of cards. It feels very much like a tabletop game. It feels very familiar to me, even though there isn't a tabletop game that does exactly what I'm seeing in this game, Forward Escape the Fold. I haven't gone that deep into the game, so I'm sure there's some really cool things to discover later in the game. So if you've played the Forward Escape the Fold really deep into the game, let me know some of your favorite things that you've unlocked and discovered along the way. But the core mechanisms of it, I really, really enjoy, and will probably continue to play in my idle time on my phone. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Forward Escape the Fold. Let me know yours in the comments below.